Just when you thought this World Cup might be running out of surprises, Russia go and knock Spain out on penalties. Read more. England World Cup fixtures 2018, last 16 opponents en route to the final. Spain dominated the ball in the Luzhniki but couldn't convert their possession into meaningful chances. With scoreline deadlocked at 1-1 after 120 minutes, Russia won 5-3 in the shootout. It is a result at least on a par in terms of shock value to Germany's elimination in the group stage. Alongside the fallen duo, Argentina and Portugal have also crashed out of the competition. Russian players celebrate their penalty shootout win against Spain. Getty Images. With big nations dropping like flies, the route to the final is opening up for less fancied sides, particularly on England's side of the draw. In fact, on one half of the draw, there are only two teams with any World Cup final experience whatsoever: Sweden in 1958 and England in 1966. Here are all of the teams on the supposedly easier side of the draw: Russia, Croatia, Sweden, Switzerland, Colombia, England. Who could England face in each round? Last 16, Colombia. Following their 1-0 defeat to Belgium, England have been drawn against Colombia in the last 16. It is by no means an easy tie given how Colombia bounced back from their opening game defeat to Japan with 3-0 and 1-0 wins over Poland and Senegal respectively. Of all the teams in Group H, Colombia are the most dangerous opponents that England could have faced, with players such as James Rodriguez, Juan Cuadrado and Radamel Falcao in their ranks. Nevertheless, Colombia will be equally wary of England and in particular their leading goal scorer and Golden Boot favorite, Harry Kane. Quarterfinal, Sweden or Switzerland. Should England triumph against Colombia in the last 16, a quarterfinal meeting with Sweden or Switzerland would await in Samara. Neither side boasts star names, but both were successful in the qualification phase and in this competition itself by making themselves extremely difficult to beat. Switzerland were ranked 6th in the World pre-tournament, and a run of one defeat in their previous 20 games highlights why they hold such a lofty position. Sweden, meanwhile, finished above the Netherlands in their qualifying group, eliminated Italy in the playoffs and then topped a World Cup group containing Germany. Write either off at your peril. Semi-final, Russia or Croatia. Nobody expected much of Russia, but after beating Spain, albeit via the lottery of penalties, it is getting increasingly difficult to write them off. The semi-final will be played at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow, and you can already imagine what kind of atmosphere the home fans would generate in the capital city if their team were in it. It is by no means a given that Russia would reach the semi-finals, particularly as Croatia are the opponents in the quarters. Croatia were one of the standout teams of the group stages, and few other sides can match the strength of their midfield, boasting Luka Modric, Ivan Rakitic, Marcelo Brozovic and Ivan Perisic. Final, France, Uruguay, Brazil, Mexico, Belgium, Japan, the big boy side of the draw. There are formidable opponents everywhere you look. Along with Germany and Spain, Brazil and France were among the top 4 nations tipped to go all the way before a ball was kicked, and now they are the only two who remain. Kylian Mbappé scored twice as France beat Argentina 4-3 in the World Cup round of 16. Getty Images. After subdued showings in the group stage, France ran riot in the last 16 against Argentina, with Kylian Mbappé coming to the fore emphatically. We are still waiting for Brazil to show their best, but there is plenty to be said about a team who make a habit of winning when not playing well. If it's still a big if, of course, England were to reach the final, a reunion with Belgium could be on the cards, and this time both would be at full strength. Don't discount Uruguay either, as not only do they have the best defense at the tournament, they've also got Edinson Cavani and Luis Suarez dovetailing wonderfully up front. More from England v Colombia. 5. Selection dilemmas for Gareth Southgate in World Cup last 16 clash. France through to quarter-finals as magnificent Mbappé slays Argentina. World Cup 2018 has excited, angered and amused. Will it be best ever?